Okay, so we're gonna record. Is everybody okay with this being recorded?
Yeah.
Teresa, Annabelle, and Jacob?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start. My name is Andrea Stevens, and I'm with Informed Mall of the Arts, which is an organization that's dedicated to bringing the arts of the North onto one central stage. You can learn more about Mall of the Arts at www.mallofthearts.com. Today, I'd like to introduce Billy Blacksmith, sketcher and painter from Cross Lake. But before I do that, I just wanted to address what the date is today. Today is July 1st. It's Canada Day, but it's been a very, I guess, significant time in history. As we all know, the mood and the temperature is completely different than any other Canada Day that we have experienced. We have canceled one of our workshops earlier today because of it. That workshop was led by non-Indigenous. As you can see, I am not an Indigenous person, but I consider myself an Indigenous ally, and I would like to honor our Indigenous First Nations people where we live. And I would just like to take a moment, to take a minute of silence to just remember and pay tribute to all of these kids that are being found around the country right now. And just remember that what we're doing today is uplifting our artists and uplifting an Indigenous artist, whereby there are many children who never had a chance to learn their culture and their artwork. So I think it's very important work that we are still doing today. So before we begin, I just want to take 1 minute and just have some silence. Okay. Hi, good afternoon, Marilyn. I'm sorry, we just had a 1 minute of silence in honor of our residential school children. So I've met Marilyn before, and she's done a beading workshop with Robin. I'll just give you a quick intro, Marilyn. We have Billy Blacksmith there, who is from Cross Lake, and we are supporting him and uplifting his artwork, which is very amazing, beautiful artwork. And yeah, we are supporting his community by bringing him here today. And I will pass it on to Billy now.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
She can't hear us.
I'm Billy Jack Blacksmith. I'm 40 years old, Indigenous person. I come from Cross Lake, Manitoba, Canada. And as a youth, I picked up some drawing skills and I stuck to it. I was somewhat good at it, you could say. And over the years, it was hard for me. And, way I grew up and life wasn't fun, we'll say. But we're here to talk about some art. First of all, I want to let you know, as a youth, this was me when I was growing up. Cardboard and a simple pencil. And that was it. I didn't have no paper. I didn't have no art paper. Sometimes I would catch myself stealing the white sheet off a book in school by the beginning of the opening the book, and I would steal that and bring it home, and that was the rest of my day. Every day I would steal a white sheet of paper just to have a clear sheet of paper for me to draw on. And over the years, my father noticed that I had some art skills, and so he pursued me with some sketch pads and art pencils and so on, and I continued on. Him himself was, he went to college and university, and he picked up some classes there, and he taught me the basics of portraits. So at this time, I'll show you some of my artwork that I don't have originally, that I sold them over the years. But I will start off with this. This drawing is done by pen. This is straight pen work, no mistakes whatsoever. This straight skill. This took me, hold on. This took me 3 days to do. Straight pen, black pen, as you can see. I try to be creative as much as I can with my thought when I start drawing or thought of an idea. And this is one of my drawings. Hey, there's a good shot of it. This is just a printout. It's not original, but all that detail of me drawing over the years, it shows right there. Okay, we'll move on to the next picture. I don't know who's been watching hockey, but here's my latest drawing I did of Carey Price. Him being Indigenous, I thought of an idea. My friend requested something from me for her dad for Father's Day, and this is what I came up with. Carey Price is from BC. He's a Indigenous person playing in an NHL for Montreal Canadiens. And I just thought I'd put that feather there and the symbol of 215 for this day. and the eagle and the wolf and the land, the water, the ice. It's where Indigenous people grew up from, and this is Carey Price. Okay, we'll move on to the next drawing I did. I think this one was done in at least 2010 or 11, around that year. This again is a straight pen, no mistakes whatsoever. This took me 5 days. It's like a 16 by 20 original size. But again, this is a print. I just wanted to show some of my art. And this is one of mine. You see all the detail, all the beadwork. The next one is my favorite. Bridget Laquette and the late Fred Saskatchemoose. Bridget herself inboxed me to do something for her, for the late Fred Saskatchemoose. And this is what I came up with. That's beautiful. This one took me a whole week of perfection. I didn't want any mistakes. I hate being sloppy for one thing as an artist. But this one took me 7 days. I think it's a 24 by 30 original piece. Straight pencil. I didn't have no erasers, so I don't like using erasers. So here's a close-up of it. Okay, this next piece, these are, as an artist, my community members asked me to do a lot of memorial pieces. And, you know, as an artist, I try my best to do what I can for them. And some of them, I just give them away as gifts, you know, because they're memorial pieces, and I wanna, you know, it's just my way of showing respect for their loved ones they lost. So these are like 15 photos in one. Try to show you. Excuse me. Once again, I've been doing this all my life, and I'm not after the money or the recognition, or, you know, I just out of my good heart, I give them away, or people want to buy them, I give them a discount. I don't sky high my prices, or I don't beg for you to buy my artwork. Because if you can't do it, it's no deal. It's no big deal for me. There's always somebody out there that would buy it as the same price. So most of the time, I as an artist growing up, I was really into pencil. I think I mastered the pencil so much that, watching my uncle, my talent comes, it runs in the family. And I watched my uncle paint most of my childhood while I was drawing. And he inspired me, to move on to the next step. And it was tough moving on to acrylic. I knew nothing about it. I learned from every night, every day, mistakes. But I'm gonna show you my first painting I ever made. It took me maybe a whole month trying to figure it out. It was tough. So here it is. 1996, Billy Jack's painting. I was just a young man. Not too shabby. So got three more images I want to show you, my recent paintings. Once again, this took me at least 1 week to complete. You can see the moonlight, the shadows, the wolves, the backdrop, the trees, the burial forest. I try to do as much detail as I can in my work. So we'll move on to the next one. How long does it take? This is one I made last year. I'm more into wildlife with my paintings. And I'm more into portraits with my pencil work. That's a bull moose in the mist, coming out of the mist, some sort. An idea I thought of, and I put it on canvas. great. I think this original painting is a few years old. Can't really see. See all the detail on the feathers. The backdrop is this space theme. Okay, so I showed you what I've been up to most of my life, well, a few of them. I also want to say that I sold so much of my artwork. When I see it, like, I don't remember doing it. I look at it and I didn't do that. It's funny. So, but yeah, I sold, like, once again, I'm not after the money. This is just, I enjoy doing this, and when it's time to get rid of it, I try to get rid of it because I don't want to keep it. It belongs to somebody's wall. And I sold my work to a lot of doctors, nurses that were not from this country, and I like to put that my artwork's been around the world, my original paintings, and that's something I'm proud of. So, well, I'll do some drawing now. So, we ain't gonna use this for one thing. This was me when I was young. It's just a little boy, maybe 3, 4 years old. This is how I learned how to draw. So, okay. Okay.
Right there. Okay.
I'm in a tough angle here, so, but today we'll learn how to draw an eagle head. I'll try to be patient as much as I can. I like to, once I'm in the mood for drawing, I don't stop or I don't wait for anybody, but I've been into a few schools that I want to go teach some painting, some high school students and some young ones. I try to teach the young ones as much as I can in my own time. So we'll start drawing an eagle. I usually start off with an eye and start placing the rest of the locations of the beak and so on. So start off the eye all the time, well, at least I do. When I lay out the eye, it lays out everything for me for the rest of the image. So we're going this way. I gotta keep turning my page, so. After I lay out the eye, We go right down the middle from the pupil. Put the pupil there really lightly. You don't color it or anything yet, or darken it. Then we go straight down the middle. Then we go, depends where your eagle head is facing. Mine is facing to the right, the beak. So I start laying out the mouth, the beak, I mean. Then we'll go from the top, finish off the beak, and then we'll lay it out down this way. Then we'll do all of this detail all around here. So I'll just continue drawing. Once again, I'm not using any images as reference. This is coming straight out of my head. Once we're done laying all the good stuff there, we can start shading. From dark to light to dark. You always go soft and then you finish off dark, but
Sorry to
you
interrupt
don't
you there,
use, you
Billy.
didn't use much dark.
I'm
Excuse
just
me?
wondering, I just said, I'm just sorry to interrupt for a second there. I'm just wondering if our participants can weigh in on how fast we're going. I know I'm having a hard time keeping up, but I'm really slow.
Yeah,
So how are our participants going? Are they catching up, or has anybody got any questions about anything he did there? No?
no, I can't
I
hear
would like,
them.
I would like to see him flip his page after each time
Okay,
he makes
Okay.
a drawing. And then, but I think I got it, but it would be nicer if he like flips it and then I can see it
Yeah.
because I'm look,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. Thank you.
that's
Yeah,
what
I did
I'm,
mine backwards and I had to redo it. Right on.
okay.
Thanks, Marilyn.
Mine was backwards, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, all right. All right, as far as I went, I'll show you again and then I'll proceed. You see those lines? So we'll work around the eye, between the eye and where the beak starts, we'll start shading it this way. And then we'll proceed this down to the neck area. It's nothing really hard, it's just light shading. And then we'll finish off with the beak and the rest of the head. We start off light with where the feathers begin between the beak. And I think I lost one person. So we're just working around here now. Then we're gonna be moving to the beak. Try to put much detail as we can, but lightly. And we'll do the eye, the last part, my favorite part. So again, I usually work my drawings from left to right because you don't want any smearing done, but I'm going right to left. Okay, we'll continue. It's kind of light there, but I'll start darkening it up, the details and the outline. We're slowly working around the eye. Coming up. Okay, continue. So we'll start shaping out the head. Just finished doing the bottom below from the beak, and notice the feathers, small light feathers here. Try to put as much detail as we can. Okay, we'll continue on with the light shading from the eye, from the beak and around the head area. And then we'll lay out the rest of the head. There you are. So that's how far we are with our little project here. Once you're done laying all of this, all of the head, the beak, light colorings, light shadings of your eagle head, and the fun start begins. The light shading, just popping out the head itself, the texture of the head. So we'll continue. Right. And I know accident here, but it's minor, it's fixable. You can see I'm just touching up with my pinky finger, my broken pinky finger. Maybe there's a reason for my pinky to be broken, because it works so well when I do my drawings. Just touching it up lightly. Just use your fingers to get that light touch, the texture of the eagle's head. Very lightly. You don't want it smeared too dark. And we're gonna be doing the bottom, the eagle head. Just laying out the feathers, the fluffs, and texture of where the eagle's head is gonna be, where the light begins and the dark starts. So, okay, so we'll start laying it out. Let's start from left to right. So we laid out the rest of the eagle head from left to right. Feathers. We're gonna be detailing these feathers as we go dark with the rest of the body of the eagle. But once again, it's your imagination, so. And I'm not using any images as reference, once again. So I'll darken it up and we'll continue on. We just darken the outline, and the outline, the bottom of the outline is going to be darkened. So that's what I did. And we're going to come off really light from the dark. Excuse me. So we'll continue on with the shading. Go to dark shading from the beneath the eagle head. What we did was we just darkened the bottom of the eagle head. We're not gonna get into too much detail with the feathers down here, because I just want to show you perspective. And how to draw an eagle head and how it's gonna pop out. So we're gonna start, we're gonna use our finger. Just gonna smear on the bottom of the eagle head. So go light, and then you just pop it out. You want to leave the dark pencil shading areas alone. You just want to lighten it up. Oh my God. So from here, we'll start connecting the shape of the eagle head. So we'll darken this area, the outline. And we want to do the same thing what we did here. Because we want the image to pop from the light. So I did some light shading above the head, around the beak. Then we're just gonna touch it up with our finger again. Ever so lightly. The shading above the head, and then the smearing of the finger. Like there's, I'm trying to capture, like the sun is right, the head, the eagle head's trying, it's covering the sun, right? So that's what I'm trying to capture. But there's more work to be done. Tanig mo ba sa phone? Tanig mo ba sa Ma? Tanig mo ka sa running time. No, no. So it's coming out nice. You'll know where to put your darks and your lights. Need to add more dark and more shading to it. Please do so. I never drew upside down on the image, but this is pretty cool. So tackle the eye. Just doing some more shading here, so it stands out more. So we'll tackle the eye. This here is your pupil. Then we'll draw a small circle towards the beak. So we start off light where the iris is. There's a lot of detail in the eagle's eye. And that's what inspires me to draw the eagle. and go so light first. I want to lay out the eye. And slowly the image will pop out. So as we go darker on top, you don't want to go too dark until you hit the pupil. So after you're done your shading on the eye, we're gonna go ahead and darken the pupil. You always want at least one for sure dot reflecting off the eye. An eraser would bring that effect out. If you have your eraser with you. So after the eye, we'll do some touch-ups around the eagle head itself. So ever so lightly, just, you know where your darks are gonna be to make the eagle image pop out. So that's basically our eagle head. I don't want to get into much detail because it'll take more time and basically you just need to, you'll see where you need to do your shadings more. Like for instance, what I'm doing, I know where I'm putting my darks because I need to darken them. But finer pencil. I never sharpened this once. Just cycle it and keep cycling it as you draw, as it wears down. Okay, I'm just getting carried away here. Well, it's the creativity that I love about myself. But yeah, that's something. It's pretty cool. Mana may tutup yun yun, mas? Around you. Okay. But yeah. Something else, something I threw in there.
I think your next step really is always making sure that, because when I see your works, I always feel like there's so many stories that are
Yeah.
out of it. And I think it's, if you can name, like if it's like you say, like that looks like the eagle's heart, like it's a child in its
Yeah.
heart, so, which is
Yeah.
a great representation for today.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, I just when that name comes to you, just throw it on there.
Yeah.
There's so
Yeah.
much depth to what comes out of your. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
And can you tell us what is the symbolism of the eagle in Indigenous culture?
Well,
Or can anybody speak to that?
yeah,
I know there's the
I'm
stubborn.
on it. Hold on. Hold on, I'm on it. Hold on. It's the eagle represents love out of the 7 sacred teachings.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's funny. It's funny how that image came along where I put the eagle there right on the eagle's heart.
It's like protection too. It looks like, you know,
Yes.
it's got that little child in its heart, and
Yeah.
amazing. How did everyone fare? Do you have anyone willing to share? Thank you, Teresa. Yours is so good. I did mine. Did you do yours? Oh, she did hers the same way I did mine too. I didn't do mine upright, and so my head looks really oversized.
Anthony.
Oh, Vanessa. Oh, you guys are good. Wait,
I can't see.
oh, you can't see. If you go to view,
Okay. There you go.
yeah,
Wow.
I am far. That's amazing. Holy ladies. Great job, everybody. I'm embarrassed to show mine now. Mine
Come
had
on.
my my head's been like a little bit way too.
Yeah. It's all right. It's part of learning.
I'm not an artist, but I enjoy the art. I can write, I can see things, but it's different people have different talents.
Yeah, this is all of the years I've been doing this and the frustration, the mistakes that I learned from myself, and because I wanted to be an artist as a kid, and here I am.
Agreed. Amazing jobs. I would love to do some more of these workshops.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you could slow it down for somebody, for younger people and people like myself who are not so quick, like maybe just like some fundamentals, maybe as to
Yeah.
like how did you know to start with the eye? You know, that's something that you probably
Yeah. At the eye, like if I can start off with the eye, I can lay out the whole eagle.
okay.
Yeah, let's say if I start from the beak and then maybe I'll be a nil off somewhere, then I'll be doing erasing. And I don't like to
I
erase.
remember you said I did a lot of erasing. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been even messier.
Yeah. But yeah, look, it's something.
Awesome. Okay.
So yeah, this is fun. I like this.
This was great.
Yes.
So I want to thank everybody that came today. This is amazing support. I forgot to mention in the beginning, I think that everybody on here is probably First Nations except me. But I like to share this course. It's if you go to course, you can share it with friends, family, anybody that you know. If you go to coursera.com/Indigenous Canada, it's very nice, simple teachings about the true history of Canada. And I'm just really adamant about sharing that with anybody that I speak with today. And anytime, and any day forward. But yeah, this is really good. We look forward to maybe restrictions getting less and less tight, and having some of our teachers coming into Thompson and maybe doing some of these workshops in person, hopefully maybe by September's time. but we'll
Oh,
have,
that'd be great.
yeah,
Yeah, I would love that.
yeah, we'd like to, I'm applying for more funding for more rounds
Mm.
of workshops. In person, I know is always much more better, but I very much appreciate those that do log on and try and capture it. Excellent. Does anybody have any questions or any input before we sign off?
Hello, David. Hi, David.
Oh, it's Billy.
The David's the dog.
Thank you for teaching. It's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. So welcome.
Yeah. Do you have a website?
No, I don't.
Okay.
He's on. You can see him on. You can see him on the Mall of the Arts website. If
Okay.
you go to Artisan Market, his works are on there and his profile.
Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Uh,
Eguse, thank you.
Eguse.
Eguse. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, you're welcome. I had fun.
Yes, me too. That was kind of amazing. Let's just wait for everybody to log on.
Is that painting yours behind you?
That's the other local artist. He's a young man. His name is Ricky H. Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah, he does airbrush work.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's airbrush work. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
That beautiful.
Do you have a group where you guys meet up once in a while or something?
Not really. No.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have a place
We're
where-
just starting off.
Cool. Right on. You're collecting your names, are you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'm really excited for the in-person because I've met some really great artists. It's amazing the talent that we have in our community, and just so willing to share. Were you gonna say something, Billy?
No.
Oh, okay,
I'm just
okay.
showing off my pencil.
Oh, you're showing off that pencil, right?
What kind of pencil is that?
It's Paperweight Classic HP2.
Oh, what do I
Classic.
have?
HB2, right on. Yeah, that's what we got.
I got a Dixon 2H, it says.
Okay.
No eraser.
Yeah. Good job.
We got them all here. Yeah, Dixon Field. It's probably the same thing, 287, 2HB. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well, Billy, I will call you
Yes.
shortly after this, and I just have a couple questions.
All right.
Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
Teresa. Thanks, Billy. I'll call you
Bye.
right away.
Okay.
Okay.